Hello my fellow handsome gentlemen, I'm Piotr Grotnik from Entrepreneurship and welcome to the first real episode of my brand new YouTube series called My Entrepreneurial Journey. In this series I'm going to show you everything good, everything bad, everything easy and everything difficult in my journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur. I'm going to talk about something that I find very difficult, and that is giving someone my job and letting them do things for me that I would typically do. For instance, I typically edit every single video that I record, but recently I tried hiring an editor to see what that would feel like. And to be specific, I hired an editor on Fiverr. You might have heard of Fiverr before, but if you haven't, let me explain what Fiverr is. Fiverr is a website where you can hire freelancers to do some gigs for you. And I tried out Fiverr for two things. One is to make a brand new YouTube banner. If you look at the Entreprenuer YouTube channel, you might see that the banner has changed to something much better than it was before. And if you watch my two latest videos about the Maison Marische La Matcha meditation review and my 8 fragrance hacks video, you will see a difference in the editing style of these two videos compared to my other videos, and that is because I hired a guy on Fiverr to edit them for me. And I am typically not good at sharing my work with someone and giving them the responsibility of doing something that is going to be beneficiary for me. So right now I will always record my own videos, I will edit my own videos, and I will do my own thumbnails because I know how I want them to be done. And that is something that I really need to be better at not focusing on. I need to be better at giving the important work to someone else that is either an expert at it or is going to save me time from doing it. I wanted to try out an editor because the thing that I spend the majority of my time doing YouTube wise is editing my videos. A video for me can take between 4 to 12 or maybe even 15 hours in total of me editing, and that is because I try my very best of editing these videos that you're watching as best as possible, but that is very time consuming. Therefore I try to push editing away from me and give it to some experts, give it to the guys that actually want to edit for a living, and give the editing to someone who is actually a way better editor than I am. In my experience so far of giving someone else the opportunity to work for me is that I really need to be better at communicating what I want from my employees to do for me. And I'm doing this when I say employee and work for me because they're not actually my employees. I just hire them to do one simple thing for me. But that is technically also an employee or just for one gig. You get what I'm saying. Being an entrepreneur is not only doing something for yourself and becoming financially independent and having your own business. Being an entrepreneur is also that you hire people, giving opportunity and creating opportunity and creating jobs. That is what an entrepreneur really is. And I really need to be better at communicating with people that I want to work for me in order for them to create the best possible product for me. I really need to be better at being an employer rather than an employee and actually giving other people a job that I want them to do for me. But in order to do that, I really need to become better at communicating so the person working for me and doing something for me knows what they have to do, how they have to do it, and how good the result needs to be in order for me to become satisfied of their work. And by me being a complete control freak, I really like when something is done my way. And the only way I'm going to get that is by doing it myself. But I also need to remember that I can't be spending all of my time doing everything. In order for me to give you, the viewer, as much content as possible, I need to focus on one thing, and that is recording. And if I can get some other person that is more qualified than I am at editing, I'm going to give it to this guy. But in order for him to know what I want from the footage, I need to become better at communicating. Away from me being an employer to what I actually think about Fiverr. Fiverr is an awesome place, but I need to stress out that if you want the work that you're going to pay for become the best possible work for you, you need to communicate very well to the person that you're hiring for some gig. You really need to specify, okay, I want you to do this, but I need you to do this in this way, add this, remove this, and it has to be this long or this good or this saturated, whatever. You really need to be very good at communicating with other people in order for the work that you want to pay for on Fiverr to be as good as possible. And you need to do your research on the sellers. You might see a very good introduction video for one seller and see, okay, this guy is actually very good at editing videos. But whenever you buy from this person, it's not going to be as good as he promised in the preview. Therefore, you really need to be good at communicating with other people on the website to actually get your point across, to tell them, I actually want this to be done this way, and do your research on the people they're going to hire and see what their work is actually like. So if your goal is to become a full-time YouTuber, I think that Fiverr is a great place to look for help. I am, for example, going to explore some sellers that are going to boost my search engine optimization. I want these videos that I'm creating to go out to as many people as humanly possible. And in order for these videos to do that, I want some person that is an expert in SEO management to actually help me get these videos across to the people that would like to see them. That is the next thing other than an editor that I want to try and hire on Fiverr before I actually hire someone full-time one day. And if you're a full-time editor, hit me up whenever I'm going to make money out of these videos by becoming a part of the YouTube Partner Program. Moral of the story, Fiverr is an amazing place to hire freelance work, but you need to do your own research on the right sellers for you, and you need to be very good at communicating, getting your point across to tell the seller that you're going to hire how you want your work to be done in order for the work to become as good of a result as you want it to be. Gentlemen, I don't have much more to say about Fiverr and editors and some other employee stuff. If you have some more things you would like me to talk about and you would like to share, comment down below as well. I would love to read your comments down there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the Entrepreneurship channel as well for more entrepreneurial videos, style videos, fashion, grooming, skincare, fragrance, self-improvement, everything that will make you, the viewer, the best possible version of yourself. And the last thing that I want to ask you is to press the notification bell below also to get notified every single time I upload a new video for you guys to enjoy and learn from. And of course, gentlemen, smile more, it's free.